Don't do that. I'm OCD AF. All right, man. You just caught that. I'm OCD AF, and you are tuned into YKTV Wit V. What's good? What's hood radio? All indie music, all the time. Bruh, this is your first, you did an episode with me and Stoney on the Powder Room, and if y'all listen, y'all remember I interviewed Stoney not too long ago. We told y'all about the podcast, but this is real depth. This is Reverb Nation. This is all about you. Well, tell them what your name is. Tell them who we got here. I don't want to.
Mr. Airplvne.
Mr. Airplvne.
I like that, Mr.
Yeah. I like, yeah.
It sounds distinguished.
Mr. Airplvne. We have and he just dropped a dope project, No Man's Land, correct?
Correct.
Let's get into No Man's Land. What the logistics of it, what it really felt for you, and elaborate.
Man, No Man's Land is really like a journey into my state of mind. It's really a paradox because I also touch on where I'm from, and it's also about
where are you from?
I'm from Chester, South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's really about the state that the world is in socially. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm a person that I'm always out to myself, and people be like, "Man, Joe, you be in La La Land." Oh, I really be in No Man's Land.
Right.
I just be in my
airplane mode.
Nah, because when you're in airplane mode, ain't nothing coming through.
So you know what I call airplane mode? I don't call airplane mode, and I just wanted to talk about this because because I do reference airplane mode, and I don't view it so much as a do not disturb, but as an aerial view. I think I view airplane mode as, and that's kind of what your project meant to me, is when an airplane is about to descend or transcend, they hover and they kind of float over, their city or the parameter of landing, and it's being able to see things.
That panoramic view.
Correct.
Man, that's deep, B.
That's what I got from, that's what I'm saying. We could do this all day with you, but that's what your name meant to me. Where did you get the name Airplvne?
Originally, it was a little nickname I had because I used to be gassing all the time. So they used to call me Joey Plane.
Yeah.
I used to always be high. You know what I mean? But as I grew and I wanted to make a transcendence, I ain't want to totally start over because I am the plane. That's
right.
That's what helped make me who I am. But I am an airplane. I see everything. I have a different point of view. I also look at things from a different plane, a different dimension.
Mm-hmm. That shows in your last, you just recently did an acoustic session. That's something that the Carolinas aren't really that familiar with, and that hip hop is kind of shied away from in a way, as far as the true, genuine acoustic unplugged performance. What was the inspiration for that? The energy was so prevalent too.
Hey, and you would think that them cats played together forever, man. We ran through it a couple times, and
really, I thought that they were a unit.
Nah, they are now. Because I told them they're a band.
Wow. They were a band. They are a band. It
now,
definitely.
Yeah. I told them.
Did they have a name yet?
Yeah.
Okay. No. It's cool. When we are ready, and we'll let you guys know what that's about. Let's get into. Can we dive deeper into No Man's Land?
Okay.
Your favorite. What are your roses and thorns on your project?
Roses. What a waste. I can't say that's my favorite because they all. I have my own love for them all because they all touch me at times where I need to be touched. But I like control. Some people don't like control because they feel like control is like a slow burn. Mm-hmm. But if you listen to it, you hear where I was going with it. But I like control. Thorn. Baby Daddy, but that's still Baby Daddy my favorite song though.
I was gonna say Baby Daddy's your favorite though. That's the one that's
yeah, that's my favorite, but that's definitely a thorn because
that's what I was gonna say.
I think people missed the point because it was such a jig.
Really?
Yeah, I think a lot of people missed the point. This is an ignorant concept. The whole thought of you trying to be with me, but you still have this person. You got this person doing these things for you, but you want me to be that person too.
How does that feel as an artist to have something, basically, because what you create is something of an abstract art that can be music can be interpreted in so many different ways.
And have people miss it.
Right. How does that feel?
Sometimes it make you want to pull your head, and sometimes it's kind of like it proves your
Do you ever accept their other meanings? Like, do you accept?
Yes, because art is interpretive and perception is reality. So if somebody pulled that out of that, it's there somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? Although it may not be intentional or my intention, it's there somewhere because it tapped that part of the brain for someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's like, I'm just trying to like, it's different for me. We say it twice.
I Hate You.
I Hate You.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. I like the one.
Hum it a little bit for us. Hum I Hate You for us a little bit.
Life's a theme park, love's a roller coaster. You my dog, my life, roll over. And I'll be all in till it's all over. If we're toxic, I'm going off the potion.
Yeah.
18 wheelers, this is the long haul. Like that shit is very personal for me.
Yeah.
That shit is very. I like I Hate You.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like you're.
The dialogue was real.
It seems like you're really comfortable tapping into the dark aspects of your art and your craft. Like
reality is very important. We as people, we try and project light and almost like denounce darkness.
Correct.
Because we think that darkness is a pariah. You know what I mean? But like I like shooting videos at night because the energy different. You know what I mean? When I'm meditating and when I'm cleansing my house, I generally do it at night. You know what I mean? I generally do it around midnight. But you got to embrace that dark side as well as that light side because it wouldn't be there. You ever see what the movie was? Vampire Brooklyn? Remember he was like, if every day is a sunny day, then what's a sunny day?
Right, yeah.
Right, so like
we won't be able to identify.
We have to have darkness. We have like when Kobe was in the zone, like you think he was tapping into the light, like nah,
right. No.
That was dark energy.
Right.
And it's okay.
And it shines out. What advice do you have to your listeners that go to your music when they're in a dark space?
Know that you can be pulled out of it. And the only way you can come out of it is to acknowledge that you're there. Because a lot of those songs were me being in a dark space, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it took me a minute to verbalize that, like, okay, I'm fucked up. And I know it's hard for us as people to do that. You know, we try and keep moving. Me personally, I try and keep moving. I try and do things, you know, I work out, or I'm gonna do this today, I'm gonna do that today, I'm gonna do that today. But the whole time, I'm really running from the fact that, I'm fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then once you sit still and the walls is what surrounds you, you know, TV off and all this stuff, you like, yo, I'm fucked up. So I want people to realize that it's okay to say, yo, I'm not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the first step to being good. You first got to acknowledge it.
Exactly. You're kind of speaking to me too through this, like, as well. Like,
it's my job.
I appreciate that because it's a lot of people think, you know, everybody knows what the characteristic for Vada is that she's smiling and bubbly and just this ball of joy, but definitely. And I was even saying, I was like, I should be happy today. Like, I got like jam-packed stuff going on. And then someone said, but who told you you had to be happy all the time?
Right.
Just because things are good. Right.
Because people are uncomfortable with anything outside of that. But that's a lot. I was shooting a visual yesterday. And the model that was there, right? And it was like a scene where, it was just like a filler scene where we were just talking. And they was like, y'all just talk like y'all talking about the whoop. And so I caught off guard. I was like, what do you fear? And she froze a little bit. She was like, I fear death. And I was like, there's nothing to fear. I was like, why do you fear dying? And she was like, because I know nobody's going to miss me when I die. And then she went on to say, I know it's going to be a whole bunch of fake love when I die because people don't really fool with me. People fool with what I look like. They fool with what they think I bring.
Wow.
And I told her, I was like, nah, that's not true. Like, somebody here loves you. When I got home last night, I thought about it. Because I don't fear death.
Yeah,
Only thing I fear is an unfulfilled life. That's what I fear. I fear dying before my job is done. You feel what I mean? But I thought about it and I was like, yo, I feel exactly like her. I feel like when I die, it's gonna be so many people that cared about me. But in reality, bro, like when you hear, like when you going through those dark times, like you're almost a leper. You know what I mean? People don't want to deal with you.
What Airplvne song do I listen to when I'm in those dark times? What song do I listen to from you?
No Man's Land. You gotta listen to that whole project from start to finish. You can't skip. You can't put it on shuffle. You gotta listen to it as it is. And you
as a complete work.
Right, and you gotta listen to it. You can't just hear it, because if you just hear it. I had a homeboy. He called me. He was like, "Yo, this song right here, I feel like you need to do this song." Go right. I'm like, "Bro, did you listen to it?"
Right.
And he was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Where you were?" He was like, "I was on the road." I was like, "Listen."
Then you weren't listening to it.
Sit down and listen to it. I told him this a couple weeks ago after it released. He just not called me Sunday. He was like, "Bro, I know what I said the other day, but I finally said listen to it. Like, bro, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I told you, you gotta listen. You just gotta listen. If you listen and you can't grasp what I've given to you, it's not for you yet, maybe.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I can't water down stuff because there are people who need it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People who need medicine.
You can't water. It's your art. Like I'm not. If I don't want to use pink, I'm not using pink. And respect that. Like respect that it's my art and my craft. What continues to inspire you? You're to create beautiful, not pink works of art. What's your driving force?
People like you.
Really? Oh.
Right. Yeah, that's me being sweet. Was that sweet?
Yeah, that was sweet. But why? Like, why people like me? Because I appreciate that.
Because we all need each other. We're a part of the collective. You know, we get so caught up in the day-to-day, we live a singular life. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the other day I watched a show and I was just disgusted with myself because of the things I saw. And I was like, damn, I be so caught up in my own angst, my own suffering. I forget about my people, my ancestors, the suffering they had. And I was just disgusted with the fact, like, damn, my suffering is a pinch compared to the bullet wounds that they suffer. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just the fact that there's people out there that I know need somebody who don't just make them shake their ass.
Yeah.
That just don't make them want to go hurt each other. Somebody who's really like them, because everybody trying to project that they're not like everybody else. Like they've already made it. But nah, bro, like
but human nature is a human nature. It's predictable no matter what.
Righteous.
Okay, so for all the listeners, there's mad interviews today on YKTV Wit YKTV Wit V Day. So the commotion you hear in the background is creatives being creative.
I don't hear anything.
I know that's right.
What happened?
In the zone.
What zone? I'm sorry.
The zone of the new album. Like, is that we're gonna get into. You definitely gotta. What songs are you? What can we expect from this next song?
That I'm dropping. Inspiration.
Okay. No, this next song that we're about to hear. What can we expect?
What about to hear?
We're gonna hear whatever song you want us to hear.
Oh, play Blue Water.
Paperboy.
Blue Water.
Okay. All right. And what's your favorite part about that sound?
My favorite part about the song in general is just me verbalizing the things that I want and me reflecting on the things that I've been through. You know what I mean? So Blue Water for me is kind of like a declaration of go time. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's go time. So what's the next thing for you? What's hopping? What's popping? Like I said what's hopping. That was what's happening and what's popping. I'm about to start saying that. What's happening and what's popping put together. What's hopping? What's hopping?
More visuals, more music.
Yeah.
Yeah. People ask me that and I be like, and I kind of be like, I'm kind of a closed book with the next thing.
Yeah. I never tell everybody what I'm doing next, ever. No, but like, it's not for everybody to know. I've definitely learned.
They'll see it
when it comes time. Yeah. Like, I learned that, like, for real. Even with YKTV Wit V, nobody, like, it just was like out of nowhere. Like, whoa, wait a minute, Vada got a Reverb Nation show, and this is the Las Vegas morning show in general. So that was super dope. So I agree with that. Closed mouths do get fed sometimes. sometimes. Let me see. My last question, because I wanted to get into this earlier and I forgot.
The last one?
Yeah.
That was perfect.
I know. So my last question for you is, who is your favorite, what family member appreciates no man's land as much as you? Okay, well, family member or friend. Let's say that, because I know family sometimes, for me, like my family don't get excited about nothing at all. I really be doing stuff.
It's a collective of people. Like,
who's your favorite? Who is your favorite person?
I can't do that. Why you trying to make me do that?
I didn't know it was something that was gonna make you do.
You're not about to make me say.
I can't say who your favorite person that's shown appreciation, like the person that's shown the most promotion, the most love. It could be even the person that talks to you about it each day. Like, who has been your favorite person throughout no man's land? And that person deserves to be shouted out.
It gotta be my little sister, man. She knows.
Oh.
Yeah, my little sister. Yeah.
What does she do?
She talks shit to me when I need shit talk to me. You know, she encouraged me when I need to be encouraged. Family shit. But yeah. I got a collective of those though.
We know you have a collective of those.
You wrong. You trying to start
I just do my job. Don't do that. This is hard-hitting journalism. This is hard-hitting journalism.
One for you, because last time I f***ed you up.
Yeah.
Because you was like.
Yeah, this one is definitely for me. You still got me. That's still, boy.
That's my job. It's hard hitting.
No, it's hard hitting journalism. No, but I appreciate that though, because that's one of my that's my strong suit. I feel like as far as interviewing is like getting people to open up. Don't do that. It's the smile.
You gonna ask me some like that at the end of the interview. The interview going well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, introduce the song then.
Airplvne, Blue Water. Enjoy.
Oh my God, that was so whack. You are now tuned in to YKTV Wit V. Get into this Blue Water hit from Airplvne. What's Hood Radio, all indie music, all the time. Big shout out to Reverb Nation. We love you. Hey, my G.
Well, next time, give me that intro and shit.
Yeah, I just let you use it. I tried to segue you.
For that.
I know
you
are.
I told you that.
Way too cool for school. That's why I just tried
to like my moonstone?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even. Why don't you bring me crystals next time?
Well, I tried to give you one last time. You gave it back.
I didn't know you was giving it to me.
Yeah,
oh, dang.
Hurt my feelings. It's okay.
I didn't mean to, because I'll never give a crystal back. I'm like that about crystals.
Nah, but it's cool.
I need some fresh ones.
I needed the energy.
Cool. I was going to say, hopefully it gave it back.
Next time we see each other, I'll definitely have something for you.
You will? Yeah. All right, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you for coming through. It's YKTV Wit V. Let's get into this hit with Airplvne.